Yo, what is up, Pippin and Dippin family? I'm back at you with another valuable video. I'm going to be dropping some sauce on you today. I'm going to be going over the TDI. I know I've done it in the past. I just kind of want to go over it and simplify it, right? There's another video on our channel that I go more in depth on the mechanics of TDI. But guys, I know I show you the perfect trade setups all the time, but I want to break down on the TDI on when we find our setups, start to finish. I want to be, really honing in on TDI, what you guys are looking for when you get into a trade, right? So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna share my screen and we're gonna go through the whole process. Okay. So let's see here. Share my screen. Okay. So let me zoom in real quick. And I've already got these marked up for you. Okay. So first I'm going to start with the hour time. Okay. So you guys know that I use the TDI. Now, remember, guys, this TDI, every indicator, guys, is lagging. They paint and things like that. The reason why we use them is for confluence and confluence only. Just like a second thing to say, okay, it's ready to go, right? That's the only thing we use them for. Other than that, they're junk, right? Because if you were to, just purely go off of every shark fin that you see, right? You would lose badly, right? Just like if you were to use the oversold and overbought, you would lose badly. You would sell here, and then every time you've done that, you get smoked, right? I'm not saying you wouldn't win trades. I'm just saying in general, it's not a good idea, right? You need to learn the actual why this market moves, right? And we talk about it in our channel all the time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight all of the trades, all of this. You guys know that I talk about sharpness, okay? I'm going to start with how this thing works, right? So the TDI has a few things with it, right? There's a red line with the signal line, with it crosses the RSI line and it kind of gives you a signal. I don't use that. I think it clouds the TDI. I don't need it, right? But you have your Bollinger Bands, right? Which is pretty much act as a overbought and oversold just on a tighter scale, right? It doesn't have levels, right? Because when you're in a trending market, you get a sharp fin to the downside, then you know that you're about to have. It's kind of like a slingshot, right? So then you got your overbought and your oversold, right? That's really really good stuff. And then you got your RSI, right? Your RSI, my RSI is set at 14, okay? And then you have your market baseline, market sentiment. This is just basically like an EMA, right? So and I use it for an entry. That's why I keep it on, right? So before I get into the meat and potatoes, guys, what I want you to do first is I want you to like this video, subscribe, go. If you're struggling with anything else in Forex, guys, go view our content, have fun with it, share it with people, like it. We want you guys to subscribe because we want to put out more content. And, it makes us feel good when you do that, right? When you like these videos and you do stuff like that. And we will be having, rewards come your way in the future. We'll be doing giveaways and stuff like that. But another thing too is, guys, if you need a mentor, you need somebody in your corner, you need somebody to take you from point A to point B, join the academy. Join the academy. Okay. And another thing too, we got a Telegram in the bottom description. If you want to see more, one-on-one based content, I share this stuff in here. I share chart markups in there. I'll be throwing maybe some signals in the future. So, go join that thing so we can, talk on a more, more basis. And also, guys, if you want to, shout out to me, you want to get your question answered, don't hesitate to, drop a comment or go to our Instagram and shoot me a message, right? So let's get into the sauce. All right, guys. So I'll start with this here, and I'm going to mark up all the 1 hour and 30-minute sharp hits from here all the way to here. Okay. So as you can see, let's see if we have any 1 hours. This is not really my timing. Boom, 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 boom. Nope. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay. All right. So bust down the 30-minute. Okay. Let's go here. Okay. There's one. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. There's 7. Right? I had these marked up for you guys. But guys, you can see it, right? And then now let me break this down as far as the TDI. And then what the beauty about this TDI is, guys, I'm going to show it. Is it sends me alerts. Okay, every time I get a shark fin, I get it, right? Which is awesome. Now I can have it set to, you know, if I put my pair to 30-minute, it's only going to do me 30 shark fins. Okay, which is fine. I don't want it on 15. I mean, I do 15 minutes, but I don't want it on 5. That's just too much, right? So, but the thing of it is it's awesome because you guys have heard me say every time you get a shark fin, that's what the beauty about the TDI is. It will happen before the pattern happens, right? I'm looking for something specific inside of my day in my timing box. Remember, none of this stuff matters. None of this indicator matters if the other things don't come together, right? So, like, once you get that, then you start to put everything together. You start to put, now, where's my liquidity? Has it stop on it? Was that shark fin a stop on it, right? Is there a point of interest available, imbalance, or an order block, right? You have to put that stuff together. And once you put that stuff together, it all makes sense, right? So let's dive deep. You can see and guys, trade with the trend. You don't have to be trying to catch every move in the markets. Guys, if you're trading more than one pair, trading 3 to 5 pairs, you should be able to nail down a setup every day, right? And just follow this right here, okay? So let's find a setup. Let's look at this setup right here because I ended up taking this one right here. Okay, let me get these. I'll probably end up putting them back, but get these out of the way. Okay. 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 So now I just went over all that, and I went over just the components of the TDI. You know, oversold, overbought, Bollinger Bands, RSI, market baseline, things like that. And in this 50 line, I forgot to mention that, but that's this 50 line is like when the RSI gets above it, then your sentiment is up. Just like if you're above the 50 EMA, your sentiment's up, right? What your current price is doing, right? So, but let's break down to the first of that. So we'll break down to the 15-minute. You see the 30-minute shark fin, right? So so automatically the TDI is telling us. So we already got an alert, right? So you can see that. So now what am I doing? I've got this green line, okay? So we're marking off our liquidity. I'm gonna take this black line and mark off our liquidity. You can see that we have equal lows and then we have a high, yesterday's high. It's low hanging fruit, guys. Look how the market accumulated, right? New York starts at 1500, my broker time, okay? So with that, I'm already in New York and I haven't stopped punting nowhere. I haven't taken no liquidity. I ain't touching it until it does that, right? Look at the 15-minute. Boom, this candle sends a sharp. I instantly get alert, right? With that one candle, look how many candles before it actually took off. So 1, 2, 3. So that right there was 45 minutes before I even had to make a decision, right? That's plenty enough time for me, right? So look how we snagged into liquidity. I'm going to go lower time frame, and we pulled into something over here. So we'll go to the 5. Okay, the first. Here we are. So we snagged liquidity, and yes, there is. Okay, if you guys haven't learned about imbalances on this channel and you want to know more in depth, you know, because he's the creator of it, go to ICT's channel. Shout out to him. I learned a lot from him through my years of trading. He's the GOAT of trading. I learned a lot from him. So you can see the imbalance right here, tiny. Look how we pull into it, right? So there's a point of interest, area of value, right? So look how we had this last bearish candle, this one too, before a massive move, right? So that right there is an order block too as well. Look how this wick came into that. Look at that, perfect. And then we start to move away, okay? So now what do we have? We've gotten alerted, got the shark fin, higher time frame is up, higher time frame showed us the shark fin, 15 minutes showed us the shark fin. Now we've got our pattern creating, it hit a point of interest. Everything that the TDI is telling me with confluence, it's working, it's helping, right? So now let's catch our entry. So you can see here before we go to the 1 minute time frame, look how we came out of the band. I call this out of the band, in the band, especially when your left leg is set and then you come up, make a neck, and your right leg takes out the left leg. I love this setup, okay? Because you got to think about it. Guys, when this immediately hits a point of interest, everybody's seeing this. They immediately get in and then they get smoked, right? So you got to think about it. Look out of the band, into the band. I know it's sharp divergence, but it's there, okay? Now what I would do is I would go to the 1 minute time frame. Look at there, boom. Okay, so on the first, so here we go. So we look at the divergence still, okay? Look where we're at. We were even that on the 5, and I'll go back on the 5 and 15. Look where we're at. We're oversold, right? So the TDI is telling us something cool too. So what I would do is I would look. This is what I'm about to show you. I'm fixing to catch the entry. We've already done it. Shark fin, alerted us. Shark fin. Yeah, we put everything together. The divergence is there. Everything's there. Okay. Look here. Boom. Okay. So then we would put the line. Once this price candle closes above the 13 EMA, which is the red line, look how the RSI line crosses above the market baseline. That's my entry. So what I would do is enter the market right there. I would get my discounted entries, okay? And then I would set my stop loss. Well, I would set my stop loss right there, okay? And then where's my take profit? You guys know this. Where's the money? Is at this green line and here. So that's what I'm targeting, guys. That's what I'm targeting. If you were to miss this entry, you have a chance. Now, only if it does this, you have a chance if this, like, especially right here, what you would want to do is see it break the last swing high, right? Break of structure, because that's, you're knowing that your market is shifting, right? If you didn't catch the early entry. Sometimes we get stopped out on this entry, guys, because it's risky. So what you would do is you would let it break structure, and then what I would do is get your fibs, or you could just wait for it, because normally when this price breaks structure, it will leave a footprint, which would be an imbalance or block, right? So what I would do is get my fibs, and I want a discount. So what I would do is like draw it here. Let's just say this high stayed and it pulled all the way back into an imbalance or order block at a 62%. That's a discount price to me. I'm going to immediately put a limit order here, see how price reacts. You know what I'm saying? Maybe throw a little doji or a bullish engulfing on a 1 minute time frame and get it. Boom. Right? And that would be a perfect OTE entry for me, right? Because it broke structure, pulled back into a discounted price, and see it, right? So we broke it down, guys. We broke it down with using a indicator, a TDI. This is what you should be doing, using this as a confluence. Look at the 5 minute. Okay. Look at the 5 minute on that trade. There it is. Where is it at? It's oversold. Okay. 15 minute. Where's it at? It's almost oversold. Okay. But it is a nasty, awesome looking chart. Okay. So the more you put these things together, but guys, this indicator does not trump these two lines here, because this accumulation is the footprint. This stop hunt is the footprint of you knowing what they're doing at every given time, right? So if you know where money is at here, you know where money is at here, then once it manipulates, you know exactly what they're doing at any given time. And then you put all these indicators, I can remember, trade with the trend. You put these indicators together, create a confluence, which is your trading plan, execute, and keep doing it, right? So with that, guys, I hope you got value out of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, guys. We want to see that stuff so we can keep growing and keep getting this content out, because we know that we got the sauce. And in the comment section below, guys, post something you want me to shoot about. comment, anything. It could be anything it has something to do with what we're teaching, and post about it. It could be even mindset. Post something about that, comment about that, and we'll shoot a video for you. Because that just gives us like when we get into our week, like, hey, we're getting ready to, shoot a video that a potential subscriber wants, right? So, like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe. All the goodies are down in the description below. With that, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting us, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.